Okay, how to put a PayPal button, PayPal Pay button onto your funnels as an alternative to using credit and debit card payments. So, uh, simply put, I've got a sample funnel here. I've got a welcome page, which is where I want to sell my stuff. And for PayPal, you have to go off to PayPal and return. And there's two ways you can return from PayPal. One is if they've paid, successfully paid, and the second one is if they cancel and don't pay. So we want an extra couple of pages in addition to our payment page. First is a success page, which just for the sake of demonstration, I've just got this wonderful award-winning thank you, or what it is, page with a download or whatever that you might be selling. And then you want the cancellation page, which will be something similar. So let's just quickly add a oh, you cancelled, shame. Now you could return people if they cancel back to the previous page, or a different page, or whatever you want to do. However your funnel is set up, some people like to offer a downsell if somebody cancels. Other people like to just send them back to the previous page. So that's entirely up to you. So let's just pop that in there, and whatever you might want to do with that is entirely up to you. So that's my cancellation page. And I've got my success page, whatever that might be, and then I've got my main page, which is where I'm selling. At the moment, I've got a Stripe payment button here, usual sort of thing. But perhaps we want to do it here. So we've got an alternative between credit card, debit card, and PayPal. So I'm just going to quickly pop in a pay with credit or debit card. Control E, by the way, is what I'm doing to quickly center. Control L, left, Control R, right, Control E, center text. So we'll do that. And then we'll add another one here. Or pay with PayPal. Okay, so you get the idea. Let's just play that up. Alright, so we want to put the button down here. So I'll quickly save that. Or Control S. So we'll go ahead and create our button. Over to PayPal. And I'm in PayPal, and the easiest way is to go to Tools, All Tools. Once you go to Tool and All Tools, scroll down to PayPal buttons. And here you can create a button. So go ahead and create new button. Right, now what you want to do is change the button here, step 1, step 1, step 2, step 3. So step 1, change the button type to a buy now, give it a name, so a buy now button, whatever you want to do is your description and how much it is. So in my case it's 97 USD, actually I'll call it 1 hour, 1 to 1 consultancy time. Right, so that's the name, that's the amount. We don't want anything else, okay, just want to skip through to there. The image there is a bit small, so I'm going to show you how to change that image if you want to use your own custom image. We'll come on to that shortly. Right, so that's step 1. Step 2, I'm going to use my primary email address for my PayPal account here under merchant account IDs. Use my primary email address. Step 2, untick save button at PayPal, because you're going to want to change some things, well, one thing really for the image, so you can put your own custom image on there. So untick that. If you just want to use the default PayPal button, fine, you can just leave it as ticked, but I want to show you how you can change the image to your own custom buy now image. So that's step 2. Step 3, do you want to let your customer change your, no. Can your customer add special instructions? No. Do you need your customer's postal address? No. This is a straightforward buy now. If you want these things, obviously you can do it. PayPal will take them, but I want to just leave it very, very simple. Now, these are the two important bits here. Okay, take customers to this URL when they cancel their checkout, and take customers to this URL when they finish checkout. If I go back, let's switch to my success page, preview it. Excluding the question mark preview equals 1, the URL there is the URL where they will go to when they thank you, when they are successful. So that's actually the second one here, which I'll tick and put that in there. The first one is if they cancel. So let's go back to our cancel page. preview it, copy the URL, excluding question mark preview equals 1. If you leave the preview equals 1, you won't gather the conversion stats, so we want to keep that. Tick and pay. So take customers to this URL when they cancel, my cancel URL, when they finish checkout or they paid, to this one. So if they pay, they can download whatever it is. I don't want anything else at all, I just want to create button. And what that gives me is a whole bunch here of HTML code, which you don't have to understand at all if you don't. So click on select code, right mouse click and copy, or Control C or Command C on a Mac, whatever, to copy the contents of that box. Let's just close that tab and go back here. Now I want to go to my payment page. This is where I'm going to put my PayPal button. So under here, I'm going to click on plus and put code, a custom code element, which will allow me to paste what I've just taken from PayPal. Click on it, enter custom code. Click in the box and paste. Or Control V, usual Command V type stuff. I don't want to tick this because obviously I want to display it. Otherwise the button won't display, which would be a bit dumb. So save that page and let's preview it. Okay, nearly done. That will now work. If I click on that, it will take me off to PayPal. Actually, I'm already logged into PayPal, so it might give me a funny one. Yeah, because I'm already logged in as the seller. I can't buy from me with PayPal. But you can see here, cancel and return to Web Technology Solutions Limited, which is the name of my PayPal account. The URL down the bottom of the screen, I don't know if you can see it, but it is to the one we pasted, t4s.site/Simon-Goodchild/cancel. So that will go to the cancel page if they cancel and don't pay. If they went through and paid, they would return ultimately to that success page and get what they're buying. So that's cool. That's all tied up and done. So let's go back to our page here and think what we need to do. Let's just preview that again. I want to change this image to a different one. It might be a bigger one, it might be my own customer, it might be whatever you want. I want to take out the Visa and debit options because if I'm using credit debit card, I want them to use the big buy now button. Only if this is for PayPal accounts, in my way of doing things. So let's get a new image. Now I've gone off and found an image. So I'm going to click on my upload images and assets button here and just upload my image. Click on this and it's in my downloads and my PayPal button. And finish uploading. So I've now uploaded. If I click on images here, I've now got my PayPal button. Cool. Right, what do I want to do? When I click on that, I want to get the URL, the link of that image, which I'm going to use instead. So we are going to edit that code now. Probably the easiest way for you to do that is, let's just add that image onto the page. So add an image, click, change the image, click on there, insert. There's my big old image. And I want to copy the URL, which is the web address of that image, to replace the PayPal one. So follow me as I go through. If you're not used to doing this, right mouse click on the image, open image in new tab, and that will open this image here and it will show me up here the URL of that image. So that's the where the web browser will go to display the image. Copy that, Control C or whatever, close the tab, and then we can delete this. So we get rid of that image. So I've got in my clipboard the URL, the web address of that image. So I can go back to my custom code, into my custom code, and this is a whole lot of code here, most of which is just buff, from PayPal. Down the bottom here, and I'll zoom in, you've got this input type equals image. Now this is basically saying what image PayPal should use to display when you want to pay. You've got src, which equals source, source equals, and then in double quotes you've got that. Yep, which is a URL of the image which is currently being used. I'm going to delete that. Still within those double quotes of source, src equals double quotes, still within the middle there, I'm going to paste the URL of my other button. And you can see there, if I highlight it, that is now the URL to the image that I uploaded. And save. Save and preview. And now we have this, which is my alternative PayPal button. And that could be any button, any image. You can use your own creativity to create an image. You can go off to Google Images and find a copyright-free image, or there's thousands of websites where you can just Google for free images and find bits and pieces. So any image at all you can use for that. And if I click on that, it will still go off to PayPal and ask me for my money. And it'll ask me to log in, that's fine. And if I cancel, it will go back to my cancel page. So if it's in a funnel, that's cool, because it'll say, oh, what did you cancel? Well, perhaps you could take this instead, or downsell, or upsell, or cross-sell, or whatever it is you want to do. Or I could have set that cancellation URL, where they go in and cancel, back to just the previous page. Straightforward cancel. Depends if you want to funnel them through or just send them back. That's up to you. But that's how you create PayPal buttons with a custom image.